Y'all asked for it and kept asking for it. So here it is. We're doing another monotype run. Today's typing is going to be fire, and this run shouldn't be nearly as hard as my previous monotype run. Man, I'm burnt out. I don't have any words for this. Because boy, do I have some options for pals here. A total of 27 options to be exact. And I do have a lucky clause where if I find a lucky, I can use it in my base. I'm sorry, but I love luckies too much and knocking them out kills me inside. I've changed 3 settings for this run to make things just a little bit easier. I'm trying to get these videos out on a weekly basis, so just bear with me here. I'm a one-man show. I do all of the filming, I do all of the script writing, I do all of the editing, etc, etc. I've changed the experience rate to 3 times the normal experience. The PAL appearance rate is going to be 2, and I won't drop anything on death. This will either be fun or grueling, so let's go! Here's our character Ozai. If you know, then you know. Comment down below. I tried to make him actually look like Ozai, but the customization options here just really aren't the best. Here I am in a new save, and I picked up everything. I mean everything. If it was my full-time job, I was doing this 5 days a week, 40 hours a week. I was picking up everything. And that's mostly because I wanted to level up. With the 3 times experience, it was far easier to level up. I wanted to knock out the tutorial messages as fast as I could, so I did go ahead and catch the land balls that the tutorial asked me to. I have no intentions of using them, but here we are. I stayed closer to the spawn for a while, just grabbing materials and leveling up, and I'm level 5 now. I think I'm ready to catch my very first fire pal. I've spotted a fox sparks that I have my eye on. I ran in with my spear and the fight began. It was pretty difficult. The Foxsparks' friend got kind of upset and jumped into the ring with us, so I had to play defense really hard here. At one point, I got caught on fire, which is weird because, like, I'm a firebender, so this really shouldn't affect me. I don't know, maybe the game isn't updated yet, but it's all fine. I caught both Foxsparks' and went down to catch the rest of the land ball I needed to finish the tutorial quest. I was about to catch the last one I needed, and then I leveled up to 7. As you watch me level, you'll see me put stats into attack a lot. I'm doing this because, well, I'm Firelord Ozai, dude. Of course, I'm gonna be a pretty beefy dude, alright? The last land ball that I knocked out was in a fight with an Ekthire deer, and I stole its kill. I think it's upset with me. Well, I think it and its friends are both upset with me. So I ran away, not because I was scared, but because, you know, I didn't want to have to hurt the Ekthire deer and its friend. You know, this was a mercy that I was doing for them. The first night was here, and it was time to craft all of the gear I needed. I made cloth armor, a shield, a fire bow, 10 fire arrows, and a glider. After this, I went out exploring with Foxsparks. I want to find a spot for a base soon because I don't want these lowly lamball in my party anymore. I only want fire types in my party. Wait, what? Hukrates drops fiber? Oh my god. Do you guys know how much time this would have saved me? Do you know how many forests I wouldn't have had to deforest if I would have known this? Wow, almost 400 hours into this game, and I just learned that. Good lord. Before I leave this starting area here, I wanted to take out as many Foxsparks as I possibly could, because I'm gonna need a lot of flame organs. If you guys were unaware, this is a fire type only run, but I'm taking a step further, and I'm only wanting to use, like, fire-esque weapons. So that's the fire bow, that's the fire crossbow. Yet to be determined if I believe that a gun could be considered a fire weapon, but there is combustion that happens in said gun, so I don't know, maybe, still up in the air. Now, I know I can catch a lot of flambells and build a ranch and put them in there and get flame organs that way, but I just don't have a base right now, so I'm going to continue trying to get Foxsparks. I spent a lot of time looking for fox sparks, and I found one singular fox sparks. Ooh, getting a serious fox sparks. That, okay, cool. So that is for sure gonna go in my base when I have a base, and when I get to the point where I need metal. I remember that there is a pal that I've never used, but I know where to find them. Yep, it's Ruby. Ruby, yeah, it's Ruby. I'm pretty excited for this though. I have no idea what this pal's like or if it's even good, but it's cool to have an opportunity to use them for a video. I spent a lot of time catching them, and I noticed when they're knocked out, their bodies have some odd physics. Seriously though, are you okay? I really needed a place for a base, like bad, like so bad, that at one point, I made a PAL box on the Big Bones by Yormintide. I then had some unfortunate things happen. You know, I should have known that this was gonna happen, but past MegaBits is just a different person and just does whatever he wants, I guess. Oh god, this is this is a bad situation. Oh, I'm not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. Oh, I might make it. Oh god. Oh no. I'm for sure not gonna make it. Okay. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. Okay, so I'm alive again. I want to change up my strategy though. Since I don't drop anything on death, I kind of get to choose my own respawn point. So I chose to spawn in at the Castaway Beach. Now, you may be asking, what was my reason for this? And honestly, I didn't have one. I kind of figured it would be nice for the future to have the fast travel points unlocked for when I go to the volcano area for more fire pals. I ran around for a while and I leveled up to 12, and I really need to build a base. I have way too many items in my inventory and it is getting a little cumbersome. I don't know why I'm like this. I just want to find a cool area to build. You know, each video like this I try to build in areas that I've never built in before. Oh my god, while writing this script, I came up with where I want to build. It's going to be dangerous. It's going to be horrible. I'm going to hate getting there. Oh my goodness, why? Why do I have to be like this? Okay, so we're gonna be cumbersomed for a hot minute, okay? Anyway, I found a PAL merchant and I sold off all of the PALs that were not worthy enough to be in the presence of Ozai. I then realized that this PAL merchant had no idea what they were doing. Really? You're not selling any fire type PALs? Why are you even trying to make a living this way? Ugh, I'll take my business elsewhere. I found a dungeon and I wanted to take it on. Before doing that though, I decided to do the arduous task of crafting 78 fire arrows. And done. Okay, let's take on this dungeon. It's an isolated island cavern dungeon at level 13. My pals and I are currently level 12, so this really shouldn't be too bad. My Foxsparks and I took on quite a bit of different enemies in here to gain experience. And then we took on the boss Daydream. This fight wasn't awful, but I did still need to change out Foxsparks to the other Foxsparks I had. After fighting Daydream, I leveled up to 13. Now it's time to go back to exploring. I still have an idea of where I want my base, but it's really going to be hard to get to where I'm thinking of. On the way to where I want to build, I found another isolated dungeon cavern. So I took it on. And at this point, if I see a dungeon and it's not a stupid high level, I'm just gonna go do them, as it's super easy experience for me. This dungeon was actually filled with Syndicate members, and Foxsparks and I took them out pretty easily. Foxsparks, thank you for beating this rock up. That really helped. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, little pal. That was amazing. As I was taking on 3 thugs at once, you were taking on this rock. The boss was a pretty nice surprise for me, too. Oh, no way. It's Foxsparks. That's awesome. Okay. I'm down for that. Oh god, this is gonna be not a fun fight for me. I know my Fox Sparks is gonna be fine, but I'm not. Well, maybe my Fox Sparks isn't gonna be fine. I'm gonna have to change it out in a second. Hang on, Fox Sparks, just live a little bit longer. Come on. Yes. That's amazing. We got a boss spot. Wow. We got a boss Fox Sparks. That's awesome. We're for sure gonna throw that in our party. Well, as cool as a rare crossbow schematic is, it's not the fire crossbow. So, you know, honestly, we don't need it. We don't need it. Right when I got out of the dungeon, I then was surprisingly jumped by 3 depressos. What is happening? Why? Why? Who hurt you? Oh, well, that's nice. I leveled up to 15, and I've learned the new technology that will be my next weapon, the fire crossbow. With the boss Fox Sparks in my PAL box, and the new fire crossbow that I really want to make, I need a base. I need a base, like right now. Oh my goodness. I have finally touched the land where I will be putting my base. It is still a very... I still have a very long trek ahead of me to get to where I want to put my base. And I don't know. I feel like time lapses aren't cool. So I'll just do like some quick cuts of me running. And yeah, that's cool, right? Like what we're doing right now. I'm talking, but if you look, there's quick cuts of me running to my base, and there's probably things happening, and yeah, it's great. I will say, getting to the spot I want to build my base is going to be incredibly dangerous. Everything, and I mean everything that sees me will want to kill me. And I'm, you know, a measly level 15. So I'm taking more of a scenic route to where I need to go. But it's going to be awesome. It's going to be worth it. It is a place that I feel like, you know, a Fire Lord should have as a dwelling, if you will. What's going on with that arrow? What's happening? Why? Oh, this game. I love this game. You see that you see those instant rams? I will die. I will die so fast. You see that Van Worm? Death. You know, honestly, maybe this was ill thought out. Maybe... maybe this wasn't the best idea. It'll be fine. This is for the content. As long as this Duomud isn't aggressive. Oh, no. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm surrounded by death. Oh no, dude. I can just get to the fast travel point to where I want to go. I'm gonna I will consider that a win. I wonder, is it... oh, not Van Worm. Or the Brotherhood of Eternal Pyre. Oh, good god. Oh god, I'm being chased. Oh. Not like this, dude. Not like this. No. Oh, a fire egg. A large scorching egg. That's actually very exciting. Oh my god, we're so close. This is it, guys. Welcome to my base. It's under these stairs. This is the spot. I'm gonna live like Harry Potter, and we're gonna live under the staircase. Oh Jesus. Okay, we dodge everything. Oh my god, I'm stuck on him. I'm stuck on him. Yeah! I got the fast travel point. So it's fine if we die now. We have the fast travel point. It's fine. You know what? Honestly, I don't feel like dying. Screw you, dude. So we got to where I want to build the base. I want to build it around that Anubis statue because I just feel like that is a Fire Lord area. Do I have what I need to build the PAL box? No, I need wood. Okay. So we're gonna grab some wood, we're gonna build the PAL box, and then we're gonna leave. And then I'm hoping, since there's a PAL box there won't be any wild PAL spawns, and we might be able to just start building a base there. This is such a bad idea. This is such a bad idea. Okay, I don't hear music. I don't see any pals. Alright. Let's get in here. Oh, alright. This is awesome. So, we have a base now. Well, we have the land for a base now. So, we'll build, I'll build here. And yeah. I'll see you guys, I'll see y'all in a minute, okay? Now that I finally have my land that is befitting of a Fire Lord, I spent quite a lot of time working on my base. Aside from, you know, catching pals and breeding them and all of that, one of my favorite things in this game is actually building. And that's true for almost every single game I play. If there's a building mechanic, I'm gonna spend hours in said building mechanic. I'm really liking how this base is coming out as of now, and if you're wondering how I did those overlapping foundations, I'm just using a mod that disables certain building restrictions. I briefly talked about it in my egg only video, but essentially it just lets me build how I want. Like I said, I love building in any game, so this was just a really nice addition, and you can call that cheating, you can say, ooh, gross mods, I don't really care. I'm gonna play the game how I want and I enjoy, and you can do the exact same. And there's nothing wrong with that, because at the end of the day, we're here just to have fun and enjoy this game, right? Since I have that large scorching egg, I decided it was time to take on some bosses, so I could finally get an incubator. That being said, it is time to fight my boy Chillet. The fight with Chillet went pretty much as you could imagine, except it felt just like a little more epic, because Chillet was on this old rickety bridge, and that's where we fought. It was about the same as every other boss, but it kind of felt cool. Do you know what's not kind of cool, but super dang cool? You hitting that subscribe button. I'm so sorry, but you know the deal. Dear viewer, you subscribing, turning on notifications, liking the video, commenting, all of those things help me and motivate me to continue to do this. If you can do those things for me, I promise to continue to make content that I hope you enjoy. Also, look at the links in my pinned comment, follow me on social media, and join in on my Discord. It's kind of fun there. Okay, back to the content. I learned the technology for the incubator and I went back to my base. I spent a bit more time working on my base, and then I decided it was time to take on some more bosses. But before that, I had to spend the first night in my base because I needed to rest my eepy little head. This is not the bed of a Fire Lord. It's so small. Why does a Fire Lord need a twin bed? I also found another egg on Anubis's tail, which was kind of cool. Okay, so anywho, I have two bosses in my sights as of now, Sweepa and Gumas. The fight with Sweepa went pretty well, pretty easy. I focused on the Swee, while Ifrit, the Fox Sparks, took on Sweepa. Ifrit did so well that she knocked out Sweepa before I could finish even knocking out all of the Swee. After I did that, I decided to put a base down in this forest. Until I get some other pals, I'm going to be the one that's going to need to do all of the farming for materials for a while. Having this base as a woodcutting base will be very nice. Okay. Did I get sidetracked? Yes. Was it for good content? Yet to be determined. Now that I've made a woodcutting base, built another egg incubator, made more fire arrows, and worked on my main base again, I am now officially ready to fight the boss Gumas. This fight was very easy. You know, Gumas is ground grass, and having a fire type, it was pretty fast. It's also level 11, so it wasn't, there's really nothing to write home about, but Anywho, after it ended, I leveled up to level 17. Things are going well, and I hate to say this, I really do, but I think the next thing I need to do is grind for some ore. So send me your thoughts and prayers when I actually go to do that. As of now, I'm gonna go on a journey of being sidetracked. The first stop of being sidetracked is finding a scorching egg. I then caught 3 rubies, had Ifrit commit a war crime on a family of Gumas, leveled up my capture power to a whopping 2. I set my PAL appearance rate to 2.2 because if it were 2 rather than 1, I was thinking that I'd see 2 bosses instead of 1. On my main save, I have the PAL appearance rate at 3, and there's always 3 bosses that spawn in. So I was a little confused as to why this was happening. I'm hoping me changing this to 2.2 will actually spawn in 2 bosses, but we'll see. That's for later. I found a syndicate camp that had a fun little surprise in it. Oh my god. Is that an Arsox? It is. Get in there, Ifrit. Mess them up. Oh, the luck here. We can get our first mount now. Alright. Give me that streamer RNG. You know, that YouTuber RNG. Please have Swift. Swift or Runner. Come on. Wow. Okay, that's still pretty good. Vanguard. Insulated body. I really don't care about Mind Foreman, but that's amazing. Wow. I'm so excited for Arsox. Getting Arsox now was amazing. This will be my very first mount. Do I want to get one that has Runner or Swift? Yes, always. That's a given. But this will do. After this, I found some Van Worm, and I got into an all-out firefight with them. Oh no! Did we catch it though? Did it caught? That's so funny! Oh my god. Okay, cool. So we caught that Van Worm. We did die. That Van Worm has Ferocious? Oh boy, oh boy. Okay. So we need to change the team up just a little bit. So we have Van Worm that has Ferocious, and then we have Arsox that has Vanguard. This is pretty nuts. Wow. And we leveled up. We leveled up to 18. Wow. Okay. When do I unlock Van Worm Saddle? Okay, so that's 21. Alright, that's fine. What are the eggs looking like? Oh, hello. Let's see. Large Scorching Egg. Oh, we got a Reptyro? I've never used Reptyro before. Ever. Oh, that's cool. Ooh, level 3 mining. And level 3 kindling. Oh. Holy crap. Things are looking up for us. Let's go. I went back to my base and I worked on it a bit. Like I do. Since I had a Reptyro and an Arsox, I made the mining pit and the logging site. I hatched another Arsox and I threw it into the logging site and put the other in my party. I plan on using Reptyro for the first tower, but for now, I really just need some materials. Okay, now the final part of my tour of getting sidetracked. I went back to my base and hatched the last egg I had. Oh my goodness. We got a Wixen. Oh, that's amazing. I then crafted a Mega Shield, made a high quality workbench, then made metal tools. I then had something super fun and neat happen. I'm gonna be making Arsox's saddle soon. I just needed Paldium fragments. But you're shitting me. Pardon my French. Oh my god, you guys are never gonna believe me. Wow. So I legitimately was gonna start recording and I was gonna be like, I'm blown away that I haven't seen a lucky yet because I have 2 times the PAL spawns. And like clockwork, we get a lucky deer Wow, that's nuts. Well, let's see how it goes. Oh, I didn't mean to throw that out. Oh, I hope that one doesn't catch. Dang it. Well, I'm very happy to have a lucky Ecthiordeer, whatever. I apologize for catching the other one. That was a misclick on my part. Sorry about that. But yeah, our first lucky. That's amazing. I'm honestly just gonna throw it in my base and just let it just, you know, cut down trees. It has, I think it's a level 2 work suitability with tree cutting. So yeah, that's amazing. Wow. With the Palladium in my grasp, I went back to my base and I crafted Arsox's saddle. Needless to say, I was excited, and Arsox and I, we were having just a good time. Just a good time. I went out with Arsox to hunt and forage for food. Since I've yet to find a lucky water pal, this is all I can do to keep my pals fed. After getting all of the materials I needed, I finally was able to make the fire arrow crossbow. This is a huge jump in damage, and I'm super excited for this. And now, it's time. I feel more than ready to take on the first tower. Hatching a Reptyro sealed the fate of Zoe and Grisbolt. I have zero doubts in our abilities to face off against her and come out on top. The fight wasn't bad at all. Grisbolt did barely any damage to Reptyro due to it being an electric type. Reptyro is primarily a fire type, yes, but it has a subtyping of ground. This made Reptyro the perfect pal for this fight here. Nearing the end of the battle, Reptyro was at about half health. Even if Grisbolt's damage wasn't all that effective, it was still chipping away at its health. There was nothing to fear though, because we indeed came out on top. That was amazing! Honestly, that kind of felt like easy mode with this boy, or sorry, with this girl. Reptyro is insane. But I'm happy we did it. You can't see me anymore, so yeah. Thanks. This is awesome, Reptyro. This is just what I wanted. I love being nuzzled by you. Thank you. After that fight, you know, I was stoked. I was high on life, high on my victory. So I decided to take a victory lap, and I fought Chillet. Sorry, I feel really bad about Chillet. Chillet, every single one of these videos I do, Chillet just gets like the short end of the stick. I'm sorry, buddy. You're still my favorite little wiggly weasel. I love you. I then went back to my base and worked on it for a while. I made the ranch and I put it inside of its own barn, and I just think that barn looks kind of fun. I'm into it. I then made a sphere workbench. I went AFK for longer than I care to admit, and then I had a gang of Incineram show up on my turf. I obviously scared them away because I'm a big scary pal tamer and nothing scares me. I am so scared right now. Did they leave? Are they gone? That was horrifying. Did you guys just see that gang of Incineram come up? Oh god, now there's a gang of Bushi. Okay. Yeah, I need to make walls. Good god. Because of this happening, I decided it would be time to make some defensive walls. I really love my base thus far, but holy crap, it's dangerous. Like, legitimately, one single pal could literally walk in here, have a bad day, and like sneeze on me and my pals, and we would all get taken out. Now, this isn't going to be much of an issue in the future as I level up me and my pals, because we'll be able to defend ourselves much better as time goes on. Okay, so let's talk next steps here. Lily and Lylene. They're in my crosshairs next. I think the pals that I have now are fine, but I want to trade a couple out. I love Ifrit the Foxbarks to death, but I want something better. I think I'm going to try and look around for Eggsmore. This may be a bad idea due to the other pals running around and wanting to smash my face in. And it'll be a risk, but I'm still going to do it. Unfortunately for you, dear viewer, I think that's going to be in part 2 of this series. Audible gasp. Oh my god, am I actually doing a part 2 of a series? Yes, I am. You all have asked for it, and you all deserve it, because the amount of support you give me is unfathomable. And realistically, the raid came out, like, halfway into this series. And I was really busy doing a whole bunch of raid videos, and I still have some raid videos that I'm doing that are gonna be fun. But until then, I'm hoping this video and my other videos will tide you over. And if you have the patience and wait just a little bit longer, a part 2 of this series will come out, because I have full intentions of taking on every single one of the towers in this fire type only run. If you stayed till this long, thanks a lot. You're amazing. Like, legitimately, you're perfect. And frankly, I hope you have a great day. But that's all I got. Bye!